Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And listen, so I was trying to get this video to y'all earlier today. So my sister and my nieces came and picked me up from work, and then I went over to her. And we stopped and got some ice cream. And then I went up to her apartment, and then I went and I watched Married to Medicine. I didn't take any notes, so I have to watch it again. So I came home, and then I was planning on reviewing The Housewives of Potomac, and I was going to make my Hot Topics video. Bitch, I fell asleep. I just woke up. I had so much fun the other night, y'all. Y'all missed it, baby. Y'all missed it. Girl, I went live, ho. Yeah, I was live, bitch. I went live, ho. I know some of y'all thought I was lying. It was actually fun. I actually like going live better than this. I guess the pre-recorded Hot Topics, because I feel like because I get to interact with y'all, and some of the stuff y'all say, I feel like I can bounce off the comments that I read. Like, it's kind of like when I'm with my friends. I feel like when I'm with my friends, I feel like I don't know, you know, like you think you and your friends are like the funniest bitches in the world, but probably don't nobody get y'all sense of humor. But I feel like when I'm with my friends, I feel like that's when I'm the funniest, when I'm with my friends, because they say shit I might not think of. When they say it, I can bounce off of what they're saying. Does that make sense? So whenever y'all say stuff in the comments, when y'all was saying things in the comment section, I felt like I could bounce, you know. It was just fun. I had a good time. Sorry for y'all hoes that missed it, baby. We was over here, girl. I was over here talking for about literally, girl, I could have kept talking, but I was trying to go out. Girl, didn't even go out. Girl, I was like, okay, because I was gonna go have me a cocktail. Baby, I got off that live, took a shower. I was like, shit, I'm hungry. I said, I'm gonna go get something to eat real fast. Went to Taco Bell. Bitch, got a Nacho Bell Grande. Got 2 tacos. Got a mini cake. You would have swore I was high down, bitch. Was not high. I don't smoke anyways, but anymore. But you would have swore I was high, baby. As much food as I ordered. I ate everything. And then I was like, I don't feel like going out. So I pretty much just like came home and went to sleep. After I ate, I just went to sleep. So yeah, that's all I did after the live, but I really had fun. Like, I could go live every day, honestly. Well, not every day, because I feel like, girl, if I was to go live, I would talk longer. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the good thing about pre-recorded Hot Topics is I can start and end. I feel like I didn't even know I had went almost 2 hours until after I I was looking at like, okay, girl, I'm 60 minutes down. Like, it didn't even feel like, I think when I made it to 40 minutes, it didn't even feel like I was at 40 minutes. I guess because I was running my goddamn mouth. Anyway, child, let's get into Hot Topics, because I really am going out tonight to have me a cocktail. So, my birthday next week. It's on Tuesday. Brittany's birthday is on Friday. When I said me and Brittany are the complete opposite, I don't even understand how we friends. We are the complete opposite. The complete opposite. Her birthday on Friday the 4th. My birthday on October the 8th. Girl, but we complete opposite though, girl. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. I think I'm going out of town. I go out of town every year for my vacation. You know, I think I'm supposed to take a vacation every 3 months. You swear up and down, bitch. I'm running the country. It's many vacations bitch, I really be thinking I'm supposed to take a vacation every 3 months. Girl, what you got going on in your life where you need to take a vacation every 3 months? Girl. But no, I usually take my vacation every year anyways in October. So I plan on taking my vacation towards the end, around Halloween weekend. But I'm trying to decide where I want to go. The cheapest place, basically. Wherever's the cheapest. Wherever's the cheapest, that's where I'm going pretty much. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. But yeah, my birthday next week, y'all. Bitch, getting old, bitch. Damn. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into these Hot Topics, because I need to go wash my ass and then get in these streets, baby. What are we talking about first? Let's talk about, we'll just get this out the way. It's real simple and fast. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. They say that they pretty much are taking a break from their relationship. I mean, I said, bitch, they only 13 and 14. How much of a break can you take when you're 14 years old? You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal to me. Is anybody really surprised that Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner? No tea, no shade to the young people out there. We all were young at one point, okay? But when I look at relationships when you're 20, 21, I honestly don't take them seriously. That's just me. That's no disrespect to anybody out there who's 21 and in love and in a relationship. Shout out to all the motherfuckers that's in love. But I just don't take those relationships seriously when you're 21. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. So I'm really not surprised that Kylie and Travis have taken a break from their relationship. Speaking of Kylie, bitch, remember last week we was talking about that whole My Live, and they said she was in the hospital because supposedly she had a flu, she had symptoms of nausea, dizziness. Now all of a sudden this bitch done did a 180. She was at Justin Bieber and what's that white girl name? Hailey Baldwin. I don't know that bitch name. But they got married. Girl, they 14 years old and get married. Whatever. Everybody in love. Whatever. So she went to the wedding. I said, you know what I thought about? And I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. I really low-key do believe this. I said that bitch was probably getting some work done. That bitch was probably getting some work done. That bitch was getting some work done. That bitch was probably getting a tune-up, okay? Getting some more shit put in her face. Getting some more shit put in her hips. Okay? Getting some of her stomach put in her ass. Really and truly, about the only people that look the same in that family are them children. You hear me? About the only ones that look the same is Dream, Rain, Penelope, Chicago, North, who else? Saint, Mason with his 27 piece. Girl, why Mason got a pixie cut? Why do Mason got a pixie cut? Mason got a pixie cut. You know what I mean? Mason got a whole 27 piece in his head, girl. Mason. Other than that, the rest of them bitches, like I said, girl, Caitlyn might be the only transgender woman, but all them bitches done transition. Do you hear me? Because none of them bitches look the same. Bitch, Kylie look like a whole new woman. She's transitioned. Girl, I think at one point, Kendall started fucking with her face. I think Kendall got her lips done. At one point, Kendall really was like the baddest one. No, she still is the baddest one, low-key. But Courtney looked decent. Courtney just got her titties done. Chloe, okay? Chloe Simpson. You know I think OJ is that girl daddy. OJ that girl daddy. I don't care what none of them hoes got to say. When I tell you, baby, when I tell you that Chris... Girl, we all had our hoe days. You hear me? We all was a Jezebel. I ain't gonna say all of us. Some of y'all actually was saved and holy, saved and filled with the Holy Ghost. Okay? Some of y'all was saved, but some of us was in them streets. Okay? And I ain't trying to talk about Chris, but you know you got to be a big old hoe. I was looking at a clip from O.J. Simpson trial. Chris was sitting beside Bruce. Caitlyn, formerly known as Bruce. Chris was sitting beside then Bruce. O.J. almost got his black ass put in prison. And then her ex-husband was up there. Now, bitch, how you fucking 3 niggas? And you done room with all 3 of these motherfuckers. All 3 of these motherfuckers know they done fucked you? I said, bitch, when I tell you Chris, if Chris ain't a motherfucking example for a hoe not giving a fuck, you hear me, bitch? Chris ain't give a fuck about none of these niggas. That's what I'm talking about, bitch. We can say a lot of things about, we can say a lot about that Chris, but that Chris said, ain't gonna, bitch, I'm gonna be that bitch. And y'all hoes and y'all niggas ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna fuck every nigga in this goddamn room and ain't a nigga gonna say shit. Chris probably was a girl, after after Layla, Roshan, Robin, a.k.a. Robin, wait till Excel, Robin was a first stop. But bitch, Chris, fuck that. Chris is the motherfucking blueprint for a hoe that don't give a fuck. Do you hear me? Girl. Anyways, child, Chris look different. Chris actually look better. Ain't it crazy how Chris is damn near 100 years old and she look better than she did when she was younger? Bitch, that's that money, bitch. Ain't nothing like some bitch. Let me tell y'all hoe something. All I need is to get a little bit of change. Bitch, this face gonna be slim. This waist gonna be, that waist gonna be in. She'll be together, bitch. Y'all hoes don't even know. Anyways, yeah, Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin got married. Girl, I don't pay attention to them. Anyways, let's talk about the heartbeat bill. Basically, for those who don't know, back, I think the beginning of this year, was it the beginning of this year? It was this year sometime. The Georgia governor, Brian Kemp, he signed the heart bill to go into effect January the 1st, 2020. And basically what the heartbeat bill was, anybody who lived in Georgia, any woman or girl, because people keep forgetting about girls, and I get into that in a little bit. Any person, anybody who got pregnant, they couldn't get an abortion if a heartbeat was detected. I think there was an exception if there was rape or incest, but I believe that in order to get an abortion, if you said that you were raped, it had to be some type of police report. Now, we all know that a lot of rape victims don't come forward, and they definitely don't come forward right after a rape happens. So it was kind of like one of those things where, basically, pretty much, bitch, if your ass got pregnant, you was having that baby. And from what I read, they said that most women don't even know that they're pregnant at 6. I think a heartbeat can be detected as early as 6 weeks, and most women don't even know that they're pregnant at that time. So it was basically one of those things where, bitch, if you got pregnant, you was having a baby. My whole argument was basically, at the end of the day, if you don't want a motherfucking abortion, then bitch, don't get one. And a lot of people were saying, oh, there's too many things out there. The people who don't believe in abortions were saying that there's too many things out there for someone not to get pregnant. That is true. However, at the end of the day, bitch, if you're not going to be providing no money, if you're not going to be providing financial, emotional support, if you're not going to be buying Pampers, daycare, you shouldn't have shit to say what this bitch gonna do. If you're not gonna be taking care of these children, you can't say shit. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. If you are not going to be sending your check to this woman to take care of this child or these children that she could have, then you ain't got shit to say. And the truth of the matter is, women are not the only people that get pregnant. There are girls out there that get pregnant too. Dr. Jackie said this on Married to Medicine, that her youngest patient was 10 years old and had a baby at 10. The baby's father was 13, but she was 10. That is a baby having a baby. So for people to have this whole thing of, oh, you should be more responsible. Yeah, everybody should be more responsible. Everybody should go on a diet. Everybody should eat healthy. Everybody should stop going to McDonald's. Everybody should start eating baked fish and baked chicken, and everybody should be a vegetarian, and everybody should use natural deodorant, and everybody should, save money, and everybody should stop drinking. Everybody should do a lot of shit. But realistically speaking, people not gonna stop fucking raw. Let's just be honest. Ain't nobody gonna stop fucking raw, and you really shouldn't, because at some point, girl, I mean, we got to keep having kids, because if we don't, then eventually, if people stop having kids, then there will no longer be a human race, pretty much. So yeah, we want you to keep fucking raw, as trifling as that sounds. However, we know that people are not going to stop. Like, everybody gonna have unprotected sex. Sometimes shit just happens. And that's just what it is. Sometimes a bitch hop on the dick and do a full split, and bitch, she end up pregnant. She don't want that baby. Sometimes you might fuck a married man and end up pregnant, and you don't want that baby. Sometimes you might go home with a nigga after the club, and he fucked the shit out of you, and you end up pregnant, and you don't want that baby. And bitch, you don't want the baby. And if you call me and say, hey, girl, can you drive me to the clinic, girl? What's up? Let's go. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I put that there. I don't, to my knowledge, I don't think there are any bills that exist that tell men, that tell us what we can do with our bodies. It's always so weird to me that these men, especially these white men, sit around at a table and come up with these rules and regulations of what women can do with their bodies. But like, nobody sits around telling us what we can do with ours. Oh, so a federal judge blocked the bill. So it won't, basically, it's probably not going to go into effect because the federal judge blocked it. Again, at the end of the day, like I said, if you don't want an abortion, then bitch, don't have one. It's just as simple as that. It really ain't nothing else to say. If you don't want one, don't have one. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't judge and side eye when I find out people that had 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 abortions. Yeah, bitch, I'm side-eyeing. Like, bitch, I'm looking at you, bitch. Like, bitch, now, you know abortions ain't no goddamn form of birth control, bitch. You know that, right? You know at some point, bitch, I'm going to need you to just be a little bit more careful. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, even if you called me and it was your 11th abortion, bitch, if you say, can you drive me to the doctor, or do you got some money I can borrow? If I got it, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to side-eye your motherfucking ass while I'm handing it to you like, bitch, you got to do better than this. I'm going to side-eye your ass, and yeah, I'm going to judge you at the same time, but bitch, at the end of the day, I know I'm not going to help you take care of no kids. I know I'm not helping you take care of no children. So, bitch, if you got to go back down to that clinic, bitch, that's you. That's you embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. That's you walking there with some sunglasses on like they're not going to see your goddamn medical report. Girl, they're going to see. They know that's your 12th time coming down that bitch. Ain't no use of trying to cover up your face and put no glasses on and no sun hat, bitch. They see you, bitch. But yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, let a bitch do what she want to do. If she want to have an abortion, let her have it. If she don't want to have one, then bitch, she ain't going to have one. And the truth of the matter is, there are a lot of women out there who say they're going to have abortions, but as soon as it comes down to it, bitch is on their 3rd child. Oh, I said I was going to have an abortion, bitch. I couldn't tell, bitch. You pregnant for the 4th time, girl. Anyways, child, what else? Basketball wives. Basketball wives. They said Basketball Wives Dallas is on the way. I said, oh. Now, the first person that popped in my head was Brandy. Y'all know Brandy, Malaysia's best friend. Remember, she was on Basketball Wives. I think she lives in Dallas. So I'm almost positive that if they come out with a Basketball Wives Dallas, I'm sure that Brandy is going to be the head girl for that cast. I actually always liked Brandy. I thought her and Malaysia friendship was a little lesbian-like. But I mean, whatever. She dumb as fuck, though. Remember that bitch was on Y'all Fix My Life? And she was talking about how her husband... Brandy's a dumb bitch. I said, I know for a fact. I ain't gonna say I know for a fact. Because I don't know for a fact. But it's something in my spirit that tells me that bitch woke up more than a few times with her pussy leaking. Lumped up and bumped up. Do you hear me? That man, her husband. Now, this is when we can call a bitch stupid. He didn't cheat on her one time. He didn't cheat on her twice. This motherfucker cheated on her 50 times, I believe, within their marriage. She thought it was only 8. Bitch, 8. You thought you gave him a pass 8. So, bitch, you mean to tell me after he cheated the first time, you took him back. He cheated the second time, you took him back. Now, not 10 times out of 10, every time he got caught cheating, he told your black ass that he not gonna cheat no more. I ain't gonna do it again, I promise, baby. So the first time he cheated, got caught, you took him back. The second time he cheated, got caught, you took him back. The third time he cheated, he got caught, you took him back. The fourth time he cheated, got caught, took him back. The fifth time he cheated, got caught, took him back. The sixth time 6th time he cheated, he got caught, took him back. The 7th time he cheated, got caught, took him back. The 8th time he cheated, got caught, took him back. And then you really thought that after the 8th time that he had stopped cheating on your dumb ass bitch? You really thought that after 8 times of cheating, that man was gonna stop? And so she done got mad at the show. I mean, she done got mad down at the show. I thought it was 8 times. Bitch, what? You really thought he was gonna stop cheating on you after 8 times, Brandy? You really thought that? You really thought that, bitch? She's still with that nigga. I said, it's sad. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I would assume that one of the great, you can't even do that now. You still got to get tested. I would assume that one of the good things of thinking that you're in a committed monogamous relationship is not having to worry about catching some shit or going to get tested. But now, bitch, ain't it fucked up that you in a marriage still going to get tested? Bitch, you might as well just should have stayed single and been in line at the clinic with the rest of us after us on Monday morning after that Saturday night, because you nervous because you done did some shit you ain't had no business doing. So, bitch, now you got to go get tested and shit. Anyways, I will be here for Basketball Wives Dallas. I think it will actually be really cute. Like, cause I think Brandy is good TV. I like Brandy because I feel like Brandy was the only one that had enough balls to stand up to Shaunie. Everybody else, including Tammy, they thought Shaunie could do no wrong in their eyes. And I always gave Tammy a pass because I felt like Tammy felt like she would be forever indebted to Shaunie because before Basketball Wives, I think Tammy was like on food stamps because she looked a mess, you could tell. So I think that she looked at one of those things where they put me on this show, so I owe it to Shaunie, so I can't never disrespect her. Girl, whatever. Anyways, Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash was arrested. She married a white man in 2018. The white man called the cops. The cops came. Basically, supposedly she beat her husband up. Girl, do y'all know that bitch put white? Now I don't know if the cops on the police report when it says like color, race, they put white. White. Now Stacey, you ain't the darkest bitch. But bitch, you ain't the lightest either. And when I look at you, bitch, I don't see nothing white, okay? You thought you was white until you realized that you was a nigga. And they put them handcuffs on your black ass and took your black ass to jail. I said, this bitch been clueless since Clueless. Do you hear me? Ever since that movie ended, that bitch lost it. Bitch ain't never been the same. Bring Dion back. I want Dion. I don't want Stacey. I want Dion. Do you hear me? So Stacey in jail. They say Stacey can't afford no lawyer. Now, bitch, I don't know what they was at. I'm not trying to be funny, girl, because my apartment is old. My apartment is old, okay? Stacey, I'm not trying to be funny. But from what I saw you walking, that did not look like... I would not assume that Stacey lived in those apartments. Girl, Stacey can't afford no lawyer. Stacey, what do white people at that you was when you was at Fox News? Where them white folks at? I bet them hoes like, fuck that nigga. Anyways, Stacey girl, Stacey said that the kids lied. When the cops came, his kids told the cops that she was at fault. Basically, she's saying the kids are lying. At this point, I honestly don't give a fuck. Girl, Stacey, you a nigga. You got treated like a nigga. Girl, them kids turned their back on you because you a nigga. Your husband turned his back on you because you a nigga. Like, girl. Anyways, keeping up with the Kardashians and ass whoopings. So there was a clip that was surfacing online. And Scott and Corey. Corey is Kris Jenner's boyfriend. Scott, of course, is Kourtney's baby daddy. Corey and Scott got into it because Courtney was basically saying, I believe the nanny quit because one of her kids scratched the nanny in the eye, and the nanny quit. And Corey made the statement by saying, if she would have scratched me in my eye, I would have beat her ass. Yes, I said, come on, Corey. And Scott said, what did you say? He said, if she scratched me in my eye, I'm beating her ass. Bitch, why he said, baby, Scott went off. I can see both sides, okay. This is the first thing. I think, who was it? I think it was Penelope. Penelope is old enough to know better. She's what, 5, 6, something like that? 4, 5, 6, somewhere in that range. You old enough to know not to be scratching nobody in their goddamn eye. Maybe if you was 2, I would give you a pass. 3, maybe. But 4, my niece is 4. My niece know not to scratch nobody in their fucking eye. Do you hear me? I know you know better. But see, some of y'all kids are so fucking bad that when they do shit like scratch somebody in their eye, y'all just want to be like, oh, they're just a kid being a kid. No, they gonna get their ass beat. They gonna scratch the right person in the eye, and then you gonna be in a parking lot fighting because somebody gonna reach over and beat the shit out of them. Now, with that being said, you can't go around hitting kids that ain't yours. That's just point blank period. No matter how cool you think you are with them. Like, I don't even with my nieces. I don't. My nieces don't even get, my nieces don't even get whoopings, honestly. I think my sister about to start back. But my nieces don't even get whoopings. They'll get a pop on the hand, but they don't get whoopings. And I get it. The older I get, I feel like whoopings are a quick get out of a situation. Like, instead of trying to figure out why a child is cutting up, you automatically want to just hop to a whooping. So I try to get both sides, but I also feel like your child can't be going around scratching people in the eye. Like, I know your child know better. So why are they scratching people in the eye? But, Corey, you can't be whooping kids that ain't yours. That's just the bottom line. Like, and my sister has given me permission, like, hit her hand. I've never popped my, have I popped? I think that's a lie. I was about to tell a whole lot trying to prove a point. I have popped my niece's hand before. But for the most part, like, they just don't get whoopings. Like, I get what Corey was coming from. Like, yeah, if your child scratched me, I'm gonna whoop her ass. Corey, you ain't, girl, Corey, baby, you still a nigga, baby. You still a nigga, baby. You still a nigga, okay? Go around hitting them white kids if you want to, bitch. You gonna be in jail. But I get it because they know better. You know better. You know better. But you can't hit kids that's not yours. You just can't. I remember, like, my sister started whooping I think one of the reasons why my sister started whooping her kids, because she used to whoop my oldest niece. And then she stopped. Cause the daddy ain't never whooped the kids. My sister, she used to spank my oldest niece. And then she stopped a couple of years ago. But they got a dog. And what happened was one day I was in a room with my niece and we was playing dolls. And I'm scared of dogs. But the dog was like a baby, so it really couldn't crawl onto nothing. So I was sitting on my niece. My niece has a couch, like a little pink couch in her room. I was sitting on the couch and my niece was on the floor and my sister's in the kitchen doing something. And the dog was in the room and the dog did something and she said, "Stop, Bella." The dog's saying Bella. She said, "Stop, Bella," and she punched the dog. She said, "Bad, Bella." And I don't even like dogs. Like, I hate dogs. But, like, I'm not gonna let you sit here and just punch that dog. Like, girl. So I called my sister, and I'm like, girl, she just punched the dog. She was like, what? I was like, she just punched that dog. And so my sister's like, no, you can't be hitting the dog. She was like, she's bad, she's bad. And so my sister's like, oh my God, like, she got that from me. So basically, like, my sister would, you know, spank my niece if she did something bad. And so now my niece is now taking those same actions, and when the dog do something bad, she hit the dog like bad. So I think that was one of the reasons why my sister thought, she was like, oh my God, like, I cannot Like, she cannot be going around hitting dogs and hitting people because, oh, you think when you do something bad, you're supposed to get hit. So that's why my sister don't really want. That's why I think I never really asked her, but I think that's the reason why she probably stopped whooping my niece. And then that's when my new niece was born. But anyways, child. So yeah, but like I get it to a point, like you can't be whooping people's kids, but I also get it that sometimes y'all kids just bad as fuck. And I really do believe that at 4 or 5 around that age, you shouldn't be held responsible like a grown person. But girl, you shouldn't be scratching nobody in their eye. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Anyways, child, I'm about to go. Let me review. Let me go ahead and review basketball. I mean, Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Then I'm gonna go to have me a drink. Bye, y'all.